wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosin. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Come on, get down. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Shake the rock like animal. Aphrodite at the waterhole. Shake the rock like animal. Aphrodite in the waterhole. Come on.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight as off we go for the Sunday night opener. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off. It's Damar Hamlin. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll complete this one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Allen, I'm going to give it to Cook. He'll edge forward for maybe... It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That was hot. It's Knox, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play there for the Bills. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Cook. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. The ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. To the air is Allen. That called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Bateman is the motion man. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On the option, they give it to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Motion the slot man left. 2nd down. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go ahead.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. a little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Ravens 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is strong. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action. It's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. An even 40 yards. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. Hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
No, we changed it. 13.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here leads to a nice game.
They'll come up here, first and 10. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Pistol give to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Jackson from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. This one caught right side by Knox.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Wester on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. To the air one more time with Jackson. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face second down and 7. Jackson looking to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. But we'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Third and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Jackson. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Greg Russo. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
The 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3. The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Open right side is likely. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike. The play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 48-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Throwing Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and 5. Again, it's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On play action, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion goes Likely. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
2nd down, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Greg Russo, what a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1. Slot man gonna move in motion left. 3rd and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll run the draw. Here's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
2 yards.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In motion goes Likely. From the gun, Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson now. This one complete to Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He keeps it himself. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson now, design bootleg, he's going to run with it. Whoa!
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So, 4th down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
1st down, Ravens.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.